I flew all the way to China to find out one thing. Are we Europeans fucked when it comes to the car market? German car brands, Italian car brands really need to step your game up, man. They are overtaking us. It's not fun anymore, all right?
Prepare to write your essay, students. Today we're talking about
the decline of the European car world. Holy shit, friends, check the lineup. We just arrived at BYD. Those are the Denza Z9 GTs. They have 1,000 horsepower and is basically the competitor to the Panamera, man. And it looks on first glance very, very cool, but have a look at this, come quickly. Ah shit, we just missed it. I just saw the fastest car on the Nürburgring, electric car, and the fastest electric car on the world. We're talking about the Yangwang U9 Trek Edition with a fat spoiler in the rear end. Oh my God, that's some insane shit, man. Look at that. This is the first glance, first glimpse of BYD. Man, I'm a little bit shocked because, you know, we're not in Shenzhen or some future city. We're in Shenzhou, which is basically the place where they're building those things, man. They are dropping cars like iPhones. Let me just give you one quick number. BYD, which is called Build Your Dreams, sold 5.4 million cars in 2024. That's as much as BMW and Mercedes has sold combined. So logically, I'm scared. That's absolutely insane. They don't know I'm going to shoot this YouTube video, okay? I didn't tell anybody. They invited me to do this e-journey. Nobody is filming. But I wanted to use this chance to show you the real truth. Because if we don't step our games up, the soul, the British excellence, the Italian design, the German precision, it's fucked. We are fucked. It's very simple. So let's have a look at the factory, man. All right, friends, and here is the plan. Follow me. We are going to drive the whole lineup, every single car that they have to offer. Can you imagine? Let's just have a quick go through. Let's just quickly look at what we're doing today. That's the U9 Trek Edition with 3,000 horsepower, man. That's the one that broke 6 minutes and 59 seconds on the Nürburgring. Now, a couple of us will laugh about it, you know, because a Porsche 911 GT Touareg does 6 minutes and 42 seconds, right? With the MR package, but still, it's impressive, man. It's impressive, 3,000 horsepower. And I'm not really a fan of the design, I'll be honest. I'm not really a fan of the design, but we can't deny the fact that this is impressive, man. They almost did a 500 kph, I think 490, the fastest electric car on the world. And then we got even more. Denza U9 GT, Denza Z9 GT, sorry, which is basically like a Panamera, just with more horsepower. 1,000 horsepower, man. Obviously, we have to test some normal cars because a lot of people, they forget about them, right? We have to test some normal cars, they forget about them. We have this, which is basically a competitor to the, a little bit to the Range Rover, right? In the G-Class, but it's a pickup. And we got the Atto 2. We're doing slalom tests with him. It's a normal car for daily drive. And that's the whole lineup. Look at that. Here's the B5, which is basically the one that they will show us as a G-Class competitor. So yeah, we're driving a lot of cars, man. We're driving a lot of cars, and we will film a lot of beautiful machines to find out what they are doing that is better than us, because people are shifting, man. The thing is, design-wise, they don't have the slightest chance, right? After the What is that, man? Oh my God. You saw that? You saw that? They really wanted us to say it. They really wanted us to say it. 3-4 times they wanted us to say it. I couldn't do it because logically I haven't tested the cars yet, but they are heading for #1. I don't know if you understand the urgency of this, but we really have to emphasize on this. You know, they're not going for #2. They want to be #1. It's like me when I say I want to be the #1 car guy on the world. I mean it. It's not a joke. You understand? So we really have to think about this, you know? It's making me a little bit angry and emotional because most of you are sleeping on the fucking steering wheel. German car brands, Italian car brands, all of you, you really need to step your game up, man. They are overtaking us. It's not fun anymore, all right? They're building cars for half the price that are better. They're building cars, platforms like fucking iPhones. Every single time quicker, faster, better. You understand? My apologies if you're offended by this, but I don't give a shit about your emotions. This is about saving our ass, all right? So if you're watching this video, take a moment to understand what we are doing here, especially if you're working for one of those car brands that are very beloved to us. That's some wild stuff here, really. What is that? The Dragon Fist. Looks wild, I swear to God. Looks really wild. Can I say it a little bit like a Honda, eh? A little bit. Friends, this is without a doubt my favorite car that I've seen from Yangwang and BYD. This is literally my favorite car. To be honest, it's actually very good. It reminds me a little bit of an old school Range Rover in the rear, right? It has this typical Range Rover style, you know, the elegant form. Inside, same thing, you know, very luxurious, very beautiful seats. As you can see, everything in wonderful leather. It feels very, very nice. Very beautiful stitchings, you know. They have kind of their own style, even in the front, right? Look at that, logically soft close. It looks very cool. Steering wheel, beautiful. Leather materials, beautiful. The way it's formed, the way the air vents are placed, everything looks very nice. You got the roof liner in Alcantara, you got some ambiente line, very decent, you know. It's really cool. So let's answer one simple question. Are we fucked? Well, I can tell you one thing. Tariffs is the only thing that is saving us. Let's have a look at this car. This is called the Denza Z9 GT. And it's basically the reference car because it's the most expensive, advanced luxury limousine that they have to offer, right? Let's look at it this way. This costs 43,000 Swiss francs, okay? 43,000 Swiss francs. With tariffs, it will be 100,000 in Switzerland. The car that we could compare to it is the Panamera. Look at it. Everything in beautiful leather, leather materials, leather seats, Alcantara roof liner, 1,000 horsepower out of this. I mean, in terms of that, just in terms of the pricing, even though the Panamera is the better track car, probably also a little bit cooler, right? Just looking at that price, with those cars, we are absolutely fucked. I'm telling you honestly. If this is the reference, $42,000 car, we are absolutely fucked. There was a little presentation showing us the latest models and technology, and I wasn't surprised to see a lot of important people. Just so you know, here is people from Top Gear that were working on Top Gear before. There's people from big car magazines that I've seen before, right? Like they're inviting anybody. Yeah, they're not just joking around. Everyone is here. All the important people are here. So, bro, I didn't see this with a lot of German brands. They don't even invite me, right? But BYD, and I talk shit about them, man, invited me. Just think about it. My first activity was to do a little parkour, but you know me, a small parkour lab becomes a competition with the instructor. I think I can beat him. If you like competition, you can watch my last because I'm building the fastest diesel ever on the Nürburgring. Go check it out. Are you good? I told you the Nürburgring is not for jokes. All right, next step is called Gymkhana. Normally when you hear Gymkhana, what are you thinking about? Oh, we drive 600 horsepower, but today we're doing it with this. This is called the BYD Seal 6. It's a hybrid, and I know that it has 163 horsepower. Just looking at it, I would compare it to maybe the C-Class, right? C-Class 3 Series from the size, you know, around 4 meters and 60. But it doesn't look bad, you know. It's not on the level of a 3 Series or a C-Class when it comes to the design, but I hear the tire screaming from the other group driving, so I'm curious how it drives. You know, this is a hybrid, which means they are building also 4-cylinder engines. Yeah, bear that in mind, just so you know. Think about it, where we have been producing our engines. Just think about it. Mexico, or maybe a little bit China, maybe a little bit. When they're building factories, man, BYD is building a factory as big as San Francisco in square meters. Do you understand? And you hear it in the background. They are heading for number one. They're not asking you, will we ever become number one? They ask you, how long does it take for us to become number one? Okay. Oh, that's good.
Already?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Floor it. Hoppa. Oh. Bo's throwing it around, man. It's good. It's good. All right, so I calculated. The guy did it in 36 seconds. I think I can beat him. 36 seconds for the lap until he stopped. I will do it in 34. Let's see. You know what I happen to find with Chinese cars in general? Somehow they can't really name their tires correctly. You know, they try English names, but for example, the tire here is called Green Max Horsepower. What the fuck does the tire have to do with horsepower, man? You tell me when, huh? Okay. Go, huh?
Go.
On the throttle. On the brakes, turn in. Whoop. One I killed. But good, huh? But he said he's the whole day he's sitting inside the car driving with people, you know, but they don't have to puke, right? I asked, they don't have to. Watch how Aziz drives. All right, so I told you second lap was 33 seconds, so 1 second faster than Mr. Drive whole day.
They see me rolling, they hate it, patrolling and trying to catch me.
Okay, now serious things begin. In this part of the video we will discover the craziest things that these cars can do. I'm talking about car driving like a crab.
This is the clockwork that you are going to move in a diagonal way.
Crazy off-road capabilities and even car going underwater. Oh my god, he's driving underwater, man. But the car is swimming. Go. Good. Hey. Very strange. This is very strange, friends. Crab walking. This is very strange. No way. Holy shit. What the hell is going on, man? I'm afraid it's not really good for the tires, but it's doing a donut, man. Man, this is some crazy shit, man. This is really some crazy stuff. That car, man. Denza Z9 GT. Oh my god. Man, they have a car prepared here to drive through that whole thing. No way. Man, they are really prepared. No way he's going to do it. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's driving underwater, man. Holy fuck, what is going on? What the hell is going on? I can't believe this. But the car is swimming. No way. No way he's doing that. Hey man, this is really crazy. He's literally driving in the water. The front is down. It's down. Man, this is really insane, man. Holy shit. 175 in the water.
to the emergency floating mode. And that at that moment, the side window will automatically close.
Okay.
And the sunroof, will automatically
open up,
for you to escape.
Yeah,
Just
got
in
it. Yeah,
case. Yes.
got it.
Let's go.
That is crazy. Man.
So you just drive this vehicle just like how you drive on the road. Use the steering wheel to turn left, turn right.
This is absolutely insane, man.
Use your accelerated step to.
Hey. Can you believe this?
You can manually open
Seats
the
are moving.
Yeah.
Why is this?
It can support your back while it's turning.
Oh, nice.
Massage obviously.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Captain.
This is some wild shit.
Open the door when we park. You can see the water is actually leaking from the body. Open the door.
Yeah. Okay.
There.
Just this button.
Yeah. Press. Yeah, just press once. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can see the water is leaking from the body.
What is the
I would fucking drive this. I'm telling you, this is insane. This is insane shit. Man, going with a car into the water was one of the strangest feelings ever, and especially seeing it rise above the bonnet, I thought, oh my god, this can't be real. But nothing happened. It just went through it. And then the rear lifted off. It was absolutely into water. It was not even touching the ground. All right, next step is to drive the Denza B5, which is the luxury brand, right? It has around 700 horsepower. Before we were driving underwater, now we're driving this. Look at it. Look at it. It looks wonderful. It looks absolutely wonderful. It reminds me a little bit of the Land Cruiser, and it's a competitor to the G-Class and the Land Rover Defender. But have a look at the brakes. Those might be the biggest brakes I have seen as standard on a car like this. And I can tell you one thing, I love it. I really like that shit. I mean, I have heard that they're also building hybrids, right? This is fully electric, but it's still crazy. And the funniest thing is, look at that. They have it prepared for the Arab market. You see that? It's in Arabic. So let's hop in. Let's have a look at the interior, man. This is really insane stuff, man. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of the M Hero, I'll be honest. It's also a PHEV. I thought it was the fully electric version, but it's not. Now, what we're going to do on the off-road test is very simple. We are going to drive a bunch of prepared tracks that BYD offers for journalists to see. So I don't expect anything fancy to happen, but it's a cool experience. Look! What the hell is going on? Bro! Man, this is really, they're really overdoing it with those cars, man. What's that, roller coaster? Rock mode, okay.
This time we not go here.
Man, this is really steep.
creep?
Creep mode.
Press the accelerator pedal and the
Okay,
car
this
will
is okay.
travel
Look at
from
that.
there.
Okay, pitch angle, friends. Pitch angle is around how much? 20%. Bro, driving into heaven. We're driving to heaven, man. You know, the camera can't give it to you, friends. I have to admit, we're also good at this, you know. We're also good at this. I'm filming it from the outside so you see it. No shit talk, I told you in the beginning. I'm just here to find out whether they are doing better cars than us. And currently, I must say, I don't think we have the slightest chance when it comes to electric cars against them, really. The only way we can save our asses is when we stick to building the greatest petrol engines ever, you know? And also beautiful cars, but, you know, to be honest, I just tested the U9, all right? The U8, sorry, the one that went under the water. They told me it's 1 million yen, which is like 100,000 bucks. That car looked absolutely insane. Interior, wood, leather, cognac style. Very, very beautiful, man, I'm telling you. Man, I swear to God, this is so steep, you can't even believe it. It's so steep. Alright, so we got the last parkour here. Yeah, but that's not really impressive. It's just staying on the brakes. What he needs is balls. But I'm impressed by the brakes, really. I'm impressed by the brakes of this thing. Okay, so somewhere here should be the pivoting point. A little bit more, a little bit more. Now. This is the Guinness World Record on the world for the highest incline drive with a car. Let's just check it out. I mean, this looks literally like a ski slope. That's some insane stuff, man. That's really insane. God damn it, man. Holy shit, he actually drove up. He actually did it. Man, look at that. He just drove up there like it was nothing. He was like there in 5 seconds. What the fuck is going on? Look at him rolling down with 100 kph, man. That thing. I'm telling you, this is my favorite car of the whole event. Like literally, the U8 is an absolute beast. Driving underwater, driving uphill here in 28 degrees, man. Now he's going to do it again. He's doing a goddamn U-turn. A goddamn U-turn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, drone. Goodbye, drone. Goodbye, drone. Okay. The drone is fucked. The drone is fucked.
5K goals.
All right, so it looks like something broke on the car. Obviously, they have to change the attention now, logically. This is PR, so we have to look at something else. But I think it was just a drone. I think it was just a drone that broke, but that was it. Nothing really bad. The car is still driving. That thing just drove up that slope, and you can't even believe it. He did a U-turn at the top. You know, normally you would be scared a little bit, so right there, so it doesn't roll off, right? But he just did a U-turn like it's nothing. Insane shit, man, really. I don't know if other cars can do that. I really don't. I really don't. It's 7:30 here in the evening. It's Monday, and everything is still open. I mean, it's really interesting to be here, man. Look at that. They got some random show going on in that old school house there. You know, I'm not even in the highest building spot, but this all looks very cool. I mean, the whole thing, the whole thing is made out of marble. Wow. This looks like a very juicy food corner there. Let's go check. Look at that. I found the Chinese Backstreet Boys, man. And sync. Watch the performance. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Just imagine how huge China is, man. It's huge. I'm checking the suburban, urban. Man, all of this looks, all of this looks very, very good, really. It's Monday here. It's Monday. It's not weekend anymore. Look at that. Music playing, right? Somebody singing here. Look at all of those tents. It looks very cool. Really, it looks very, very cool, man. Go is hitting the high notes. A lot of food corners. Seems like everybody's driving scooters here. Everybody's driving scooters with some sort of jacket. Look. Oh man. This is really, it's really interesting. It's really interesting how God has placed us in so many different beautiful parts of the world, and we don't know about anything, man. We just think we know, but actually when you come here, you're surprised. You know, it's very interesting, man. But still, I'm not gonna get fooled by beautiful China. I'm going to find out whether they're screwing our European market. So, second day, everybody's gathering here. This must be the world record car. As you can see, the brakes are really gone. Oh no, oh, somebody photobombing. Oh shit, so important, look at that. Look at the brakes. But the brakes are gone on this thing. I can't tell you really what it is, but I just can't get friendly with that design. Somehow it's lacking something. I don't know, man. It really looks strange. Really, in my opinion, it just looks. I don't know what this is. I just can't get friendly with it. To be honest, it looks a little bit fucked up in my opinion. I don't really appreciate the design, but the numbers don't lie. Just to put it in perspective, check the background. This is the whole racetrack, the testing center of BYD. The whole thing here is like 1/10 of the actual factory itself. Everything that you see here, everything around is BYD. Man, they built a whole fucking city as a factory. I got a bunch of comments on Instagram, people saying, yeah, but the government is buying those cars, producing them, fake numbers. Look at that. That's insane stuff, man. Can you believe this? Because we asked pretty nicely, they let us on the track, man, as the only influencer to film the car. And look at it. You know, somehow I can't really get used to the design, but we have to admit from the front, it looks absolutely insane. And the numbers don't lie. They basically broke all the records for the fastest electric car on the world, in the straight and on the Nürburgring, with this massive wing. You know, it's quite heavy. But it's impressive to see what the car company can do in such a short time. It was 12 years, man. And now is the time then we're going to take the Yangwang U9 for a drive. And this is the one I've been looking for the most. Because, you know, with normal cars, let's be honest, you know, they're all kind of the same. You know, if you drive a Skoda, if you drive this front wheel drive, you know, can't really expect much. It's mostly the design. But here we're talking about low car, spoilers, everything, 1,900 horsepower. So I'm very curious to see how it goes around corners. That's the most important thing. Straight line is going to be sick anyway, right? But going into the corner, very delicate, how it's turning in, this is what I'm interested to find out. And it's always the hypercars that are later showing you or bringing the technology to the roads, right? Same thing with the, let's say, 918 Spider, you know, the first time using hybrid technology in a hypercar, Porsche, and then they use it in the 911 and so on. So let's see how this works. Let's see what they're doing with their top bunch car, and then I can tell you whether we are fucked or not. All right, it's time to dig deep. Yubi. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Welcome. I can help you too. Okay.
Bismillah. All right, friends. All right. Okay, so I don't have that much space in here. It's a little bit small. All right, friends. First time driving the U9, the record-breaking car, fastest electric car on planet Earth. Let's see how that goes. The brakes are pretty aggressive.
Yes.
Pretty aggressive brakes.
Alright, welcome to the track. Today we're gonna take 2 laps, okay?
Yes, sir.
Our track is totally 1.75 kilometers long and totally 9 turns, 4 left and 5 right. Here's the main straight, it's 550 meters long. So let's speed up a little bit. In front of you there are 4
Blue
points.
cone
They are
is
the
a brake point.
Okay.
And we have to brake and hold your brakes before the turning point. Turning point, the red cone standing 1 and get close to the apex on your right.
Middle side and cut left.
Point.
It's turning in quite sharp, but it is on the heavier side. Also the front is a little bit lacking grip here, maybe because the tires are, they have been used all day, so I think that's the reason for it. Okay, floor it, come on. Whoa!
Spinning wheel straight, try to accelerate.
Yes, sir!
Exciting.
Okay,
Brake.
Point.
Yeah.
Brake, hold your brake.
That's very good.
That's very good.
But we're driving pretty slow speeds here. Difficult to tell you my verdict, friends, really. It's very difficult to tell you my verdict, friends, because logically we can't really push it that hard, right? And the tires have been used a lot, so it would be pretty unfair for me to say it's not good, right?
Thank you for your job.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So this is what the interior looks like. As you can see, pretty juicy, right? In the purple color, it's very beautiful. Materials look also nice, you know, Alcantara and leather. What did you expect, you know? The exterior is wild anyway, right? But it's really difficult for me to give you a verdict, friends. It's really difficult. I had a pretty good sense for the car, right? But the tires have been used now, so it's really difficult to say how it's turning in, the turning point. Also, I didn't know the track really that well, but I will give you my honest thoughts in a second. Just let me change. Okay, so I want to give you my verdict on this lap. It was two laps with the U9, the Yangwang U9, and I can tell you one thing: the only reason why they broke the record on the Nürburgring, sub 7 minutes, is because of two things. One is actually the horsepower. 3,000 horsepower on the straights are just absolutely phenomenal. Second is the massive balls of the driver. The car feels very heavy, okay? It is very heavy. Turning in didn't feel so sharp, I will tell you honestly. Actually, I think an M3 competition is turning in quite sharper. But the big but is this: the tires were used the whole day. Okay, so they used it the last couple of days, so they're saving a little bit of money with the tires. They didn't give us fresh tires, and the carbon ceramics were absolutely smashed already, right? So I can't really say it's bad, I can't really say it's good, but so far I'm not really a fan of it. I will tell you honestly, I'm not really a fan of it. I think if you give me a 911 Turbo S and tell me whatever road on this planet you want, I don't care about the road, I would beat the Yangwang U9 with the 911 Turbo S, 100%, 1000%, right? So that's my verdict on the car. Now, other things are very interesting, I can tell you that. Like the quality and all of that is very beautiful, but the U9 is just not the hypercar for me, I can tell you. Like really not. Yeah, sounds like a fucking bus. Next step, going to the factory. I'm really excited to see what's the secret of BYD for producing so much cars in this short time. Then we drove like 15 minutes to get here, and it was all, thank you very much, and it was all BYD. It was all BYD, like 15 minutes on their giga factory, man. It's like a whole city. Oh my god. First guy that speaks English. They say the factory here, but this is like 1% of it. Oh, the Hellman here, Sturmbannführer! With my leather jacket and the helmet. I wonder why she's screaming, because even if we hear her, nobody can understand. Besides the dolmetsch. Okay, so this is now restricted area, which means I can't film, but I will give you a feedback after I finished. This is now the most important thing, man. I'm sad that we can show it to you, but I really want to see what the factory is about. So see you later. All right, check this. This is the stamping machine. All right, this is what it looks like. This is a big stamp. They got all the machine there. Everything is done by machine, nothing by hand. Cutting the metal. Let's zoom in. You see that? Metal sheet is coming in, being cutted, tack. And that's it. Waste is coming out. The interesting thing about all of this is that we teach them how to build cars. We were the ones that were producing the cars here in the 90s, in the early 2000s. So logically, what did they do? They worked for us, worked for decades in silence, because that's just how they roll. That's just their principle. Progress, even small progress, is a cultural thing that is well seen. And then in the end, when they saw they can do it better and at least as good as we did, this is the result. What you see here is like 1% of what the actual capacity of the whole thing is. And they are dropping parts in a second, right? .2% of the cars that they are producing here are machine built. Nobody has to touch them. The only thing that people are doing is some quality checks, and when the car is finished, assembled, they go to a quality check that is done by a human. But imagine 98.2% of the car being built by the machine. That's why they can keep the cost low. There is no labor, right? The machine is working. So you have electricity you have to pay, the machines, the maintenance, and the people that are doing the quality checks, which is better for the people to work in. And cheaper to build cars. That's insane, man. That's insane. 5.4 million cars in 2024. Insane shit, man. Insane shit. Man, I'm walking an aisle here that is about 500 meters. I can't show you really, otherwise they will talk to me again. But the aisle is around 400 or 500 meters behind me, right? And it's full of cars on multiple rows. Holy shit, man. Bro, this might be the most slippery floor I've ever seen in my entire life. Bruder. Hey, man. It's filled to the judge. It's huge, filled to the judge.
Prepare to write your essay, students. We're opening the book at page 5. Today we're talking about
the decline of the European car world.
But we are ready or not?
In the presentation, BYD revealed something wild. They've built 3,000 horsepower electric hypercar. They're expanding across every continent and at a place no one can match. And they claim it's because they're not a car company, they're a tech company first. They now operate over 6,000 charging stations abroad. They're preparing to integrate AI so your car becomes a real companion you can talk to. And they introduced the new Denza Z. Holy shit. What the hell is going on? What is that? Along with an upgraded Denza luxury lineup. In short, BYD isn't just growing, they're rewriting the rules of the industry. They're flexing quite a lot. Just have a look at how many journalists they invited, man. This must be the golden era of marketing for those guys. I mean, really, like, literally, look how beautiful everything is, you know? I think it's about flexing right now, you know? I heard some rumors that not all numbers that they present us are actually valid, right? What they did is, for example, they showed us a number that they sold 5.4 million cars, right? That they're growing in the markets, but I heard some rumors from a couple of countries. I can't snitch at them, but they told me basically nobody can verify those numbers whether they are right or not because they don't have any reports, you know? They don't have any reports. Nobody is reporting to them, so they can't prove the value of the information they're getting. But what I can say is they invested a lot of money in marketing, and I will show you right now how many people attended this just this week. Man, this is some insane shit, right? Really insane. Check this. Everybody here is a journalist. Everyone you see here is some part of a magazine, of a format that is going to talk about them. And nobody is doing what we are doing, this sort of investigation. Oh my God, man. So many people. And I'm about to go into this big shopping mall here just to chill a little bit. I've been thinking about the whole experience, you know, and I must say it's a little bit, for somebody coming from where I am from, you know, living in Switzerland, being from the Balkans, the culture is totally different. You know, they really are, they're not like us, you know, they're very friendly, but they're not like us, you know, they have a sense of security that they're not willing to cross, right? Like they're open, but not that open that you could ever feel very, very close to somebody. Probably the language barrier there, but I can tell you one thing, BYD cars and the whole experience, they are good cars, man. I don't think that they can conquer us, okay? I don't think that they can conquer us after seeing what the cars are capable of doing, and they're very capable cars and very good. There's just something lacking about the way they're designing those things, you know? An European car will always be a little bit more pleasing to look at and also to sit in. They're using very beautiful materials, you know? They're using the buttons and everything, but somehow the exterior doesn't match the interior. That's what I found. I can't really explain it, but that's the main thing that I found. I don't think they can beat us with making better cars, but here's the thing. They will beat us in price, you know? And at one point, a normal family, a family father has to do a decision. Should I buy myself a 320 diesel with 100,000 kilometers? Or should I buy myself a BYD Seal with 530 horsepower that will charge in 10 minutes. That doesn't even need charging because it's a hybrid for the same price with 8 years of warranty. You understand? That's the main thing that I'm concerned of, because the pricing that they have is absolutely unbeatable. So that is the only way I can see them beat us. The car that you have seen, the Denza Z9 GT, just basically nothing else than a Panamera copy with much more technology. It's an incredible car. It's very capable. It's very beautiful to sit in. It's very nice and comfortable to drive. 1,000 horsepower, it costs 43,000 bucks here. And I'm talking about Swiss francs. And it will come to Euro for 100,000. You know, so that is the way they're going to beat us if we're not careful, if we don't listen to the market. I'm telling you, plain and honest. That's the way I see it. As soon as the tariffs go down, man, they will sell a shit ton of cars. Check this. This is what they're doing. We're in Central Park here. Look at the level of ping pong they're playing randomly. We're in a park here in Chengdu. And Chengdu, you know, maybe you didn't know, but this is not your PR city. I don't know if I said it in some video. This is a random city where people live in and work in, 12 million people. But as we look around, man, you know, they got places to do pull-ups. They got places to do workouts there. There are people playing something like hacky sack, I think. It's interesting. The mentality is totally different. Look at that. Old school people. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Let's try one of these workout machines. Maybe we can do some pull-ups. But look at that. I mean, people are like 60, 70 years old and doing, I don't know, random workouts in the park. Back scratches like a beer. Oh, shit. I mean, look at the amount of people working out in public. You know, Nicky asked me if I can do pull-ups, man. He asked if I can do 10 pull-ups. He asked me, how many do you want?
Solid 10.
Solid 10.
Solid 10.
What do you mean by solid 10, man? Let me just adjust my pants properly so you don't see my kebab belly. What do you mean by solid 10, man? I'll bang out 20 of those motherfucking pull-ups. Just waiting for the guy to finish his set. I don't know how to talk to them, right?
Solid 10.
You're counting?
15. 16. 2 more.